Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Lakers looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here at Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Look at Toronto. They've lost their last 3 games, and guys, they'd like that streak to end tonight here.
Yeah, and they're going through right now one of those situations.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys,
and 3-pointers certainly on the rise. We'll see if he sticks to his guns. DA, thank you. Smitty, we always have to ask this on New Year's Day because it just makes sense, and you've all got them. What is your resolution for the upcoming year?
You know, I feel bad saying you this, Kevin. Every year, I'm trying to lose weight. So this is the year, baby.
You look good. No, you look good.
Year. I'm gonna be ripped, abs and everything.
Well, you're on the way. You look like you could play right now.
Yeah, the flute.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So for Toronto right now, DeRozan and Carroll are out on the wings. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. 4 on the clock. Here's Prez. That one off the back iron and out. On defense, the Lakers. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Really, a combination of smart coaching and even better execution. When you have that, the game comes easily to you.
Pass to Randall. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And just amazing awareness there. Prez whipping the ball all over quickly to the uncovered man.
Here's Toronto. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And nothing to be ashamed about in that game. It was a great effort, I thought, all around. They just needed to have 1 or 2 breaks go their way.
And sometimes you don't get those chances, but hey, you always get another day to play again.
Here's Lowry. 23 points for him the last game against the Suns in Phoenix. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. On defense, Toronto. And so just over a minute and a half played. And here is Prez. Can't hit from 12. The wide open look here for DeRozan. The 3-pointer, no good. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
We know a lot about Dwayne Casey's coaching career. Been an assistant for numerous years. Now he's a head coach, but let's take it back. He was a top recruit coming out of high school. He helped lead Kentucky to a national title in 1978.
Screened by Valanciunas. The 17-footer, and the jumper falls for him.
Valanciunas has a look from the mid-range. He is very comfortable taking it.
On defense, the Raptors. Prez kicks to Nance. To the inside. Here's Prez. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
You know, huge height advantage there. But because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
He also understands better than most how to use angles, and that was the reason why.
Carroll with it, out guarded by Ingram. From beyond the arc, offensive rebound. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Gotta commend Prez, a fast learner who continues to improve with each passing game.
Los Angeles shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
He's one of the best free throw shooters in the league, and he showed it there.
Back to Joseph. Drops in the layup for 2.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets.
It's something they better correct quickly because he'll start running wild if they don't defend him any tougher than that.
Outside DeRozan. Up top, Ibaka. And stolen by Russell. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Took him no time at all on that one.
DeMar DeRozan, one of the best in the business in knocking down the mid-range jump shot.
Lakers leading by 4. And Corey Joseph has shown that he is one of the best backup point guards in the NBA. Just runs the team perfectly. Smitty eats minutes, plays solid defense, and keeps everything running smoothly with the second unit.
You need a floor general like Corey Joseph coming off the bench. Joseph is one of the best in the game at making that happen. Most teams would be happy with him as a starter.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Russell passes to Prez. Screen by Russell. Robinson kicks to Prez. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Prez has got 8 points.
And Prez scores from anywhere, inside, outside. This guy does it all.
And it's Tucker atop the key. Powell kicks to DeRozan. High post try. It's deflected, but he gets it back. 5 to shoot. Joseph. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Now here's Prez. DeRozan defending. Now Prez. And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers on top, up by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And Corey Joseph, born in Toronto, gives us his thoughts about returning north of the border via free agency.
Oh, I played a big part in that, ever since I was...
And haven't won a championship. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Mozgov. Ingram comes in for Luol Deng. Prez is checked in for Clarkson. Young is subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Bean, he's in at shooting guard. Ingram is out there with Nance. And it's Young, and it's Randall in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Laker 5. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Mavericks was all business. He finished with 39 points, and he was locked in with a strong shooting night from both the floor and the free throw line. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Appreciate it, Dave. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
I am looking forward to watching this game again.
They set the pick. Now the pass to Ingram. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Not much else the D can do besides get a hand up. I mean, Ingram is just one of those guys who makes contested shots consistent.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Young against Lowry. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Well, you don't think dead-eye shooter, Steve, when you think of Kyle Lowry. That's exactly what he has been at that point guard position for most of his career. Very good shot from distance, and he can stretch out the D.
Ever since his days in Houston, Lowry has been working to improve his 3-ball. He's been taking over 5 a game for the last few seasons and hitting them at a great clip. Adding the 3-ball is what's taking him from being a starter on a team to an all-star in this league.
Powell kicks it to Tucker. They set the pick. Outside Lowry. The tray. Rebound the Lakers. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. There's a screen by Robinson. Back to Young. Shot from the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
And really, Young is never going to pass up a catch-and-shoot opportunity. He's remarkably efficient with those kinds of shots.
Young against sees the alley-oop, got a hand on it, and that concludes the first half. Lakers lead by 7. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. Tight game tonight.
Bring it in. We have not won this game yet. We are letting DeRozan get points whenever he wants them. He is beating us off the...
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. We're seeing a tremendous game from Prez.
Yeah, the effort and intensity from a defensive standpoint has just really been superb, really firing up his team.
They really feed off his energy. All of his teammates pick up their defense when they see him leading the way.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Lowry and DeRozan, the core of this team at the guard spots. Then it's MyCareer. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Steve is a player who played a lot of the time at the 2. How do you feel about the current stars at that position, especially now in the post-Kobe Bryant era that we're in?
You know, the 2-guard position has always been my favorite reason because that guy usually could do it all. But I think the one thing they're missing right now, they don't post up anymore. I want to see the 2 guards at that size.
Like what Chauncey Billups would do, for instance?
6'6". Well, I mean, like Kobe. I mean, guys that posted up. Wesley Matthews still posts up a little bit. They've gone away from posting up. You have that skill at that 2-guard position to post up, dribble the basketball. You have a great feel when you're a 2-guard.
First team foul.
Now here's Prez. Defense right on him. Shot up 2 there.
Really good shooting night for him, doing everything he can to help his team stretch this lead.
Outside Lowry. Pass to DeRozan. Shot from 12. And it falls over the rim and in. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter.
Look at the focus in DeRozan's eyes on that shot. A guy right in his face, but he had no problem finishing it.
Now here's Prez. DeRozan defending. And there's the feed to Randall. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Young against Lowry. Feeds it to DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 8 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Nice release from DeMar DeRozan. He can make that shot if he gets a good look.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, smartphones and other technology are ubiquitous nowadays. Clippers head coach Doc Rivers says teams do pay a price. Social media and texting has absolutely hurt chemistry, he said. He recalled his championship season with the Celtics. One of the best things that happened to them was during the preseason in Italy. The players couldn't get a wireless signal, and they had to actually talk with one another. Kevin?
Yeah, that connection between players can make a difference. Thanks, David. And one thing DeMar DeRozan, Steve, has become great at is running that high pick and roll with the big, usually something a point guard does, but DeRozan is very deadly in that set.
I love him because he's comfortable handling the basketball out top, does a nice job of coming off the pick and roll, gets to his spot to raise up, and you know if he gets all the way to the rim, he can challenge any big in his league.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
The Lakers have shot 6 of 7 at the line, and the first one drops. The Lakers making a switch here. Mozgov's checked in. Both free throws good from Randall.
Valanciunas over the last few years has always been pretty good offensively, and also now on the defensive end, he's a guy that's not a liability. He has taken large strides to improve in that area.
Joseph with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. And Carroll gets it to go.
Nice job from Carroll there to get his hands up and be ready for that shot.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Lakers passing it around. It's stolen by Carroll. Fast break Toronto. Puts up a 3. Randall grabs the board. Looking at Valanciunas and his defense, he seems to be a lot more decisive in his action, Steve. Seems like a small thing, but that means so much at his level.
Yeah, Jonas is not hesitant on the rotations and charging out to the perimeter. He's playing with more confidence on the defensive end. He'll be all right.
And Joseph kicks to DeRozan. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. A three-pointer, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
An elite rim protector, Ibaka has the highly desired combination of athleticism and timing.
He really fought on the glass there and did a tremendous job coming up with that rebound.
Get over here, guys. Hustle up. Let's talk. Look, I'm fine.
Defense that Ibaka brings to the court every game provides big problems for his matchup with his length. He's good to block at least a couple shots every night, it seems.
Norman Powell's checked in for MyCareer. Now here's Prez. He's guarded closely. And again, no good by the Lakers. Raptors trail by 4. And with Ibaka and his defensive presence, it's not only the blocks he gets, but
way up there. And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Why waste all that energy? No one was going to catch it.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
Great heads-up look there from DeRozan to get his teammate an easy basket.
Now here's Prez. DeRozan defending. Prez with the bucket.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
He is still on fire. You had to figure he'd come back to earth a little bit tonight, but nope.
Here's Joseph. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First trip to the line for him here. That free throw, no good. Clarkson, he's checked in for Thomas Robinson. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And the Raptors with a die-hard fan base. The fan support only getting stronger as they've become a consistent factor in the Eastern Conference.
This team is unique in the NBA. They represent the entire nation of Canada. Toronto's the league's 5th largest market. A lot of fans from far and wide tuning in and rooting them on.
Pushing it up. The kick out to Young. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Nice jump shot by Young, looking totally in the zone, draining these Jays.
And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers ahead, up 11. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Now let's take a listen on head coach Dwayne Casey.
They're playing harder, they're cutting harder, they're running harder, they're playing defense on us harder down here. We're kind of tiptoeing on our cuts. We got to up our level.
And Dwayne Casey imploring his guys to put forth a greater effort. Feels they're getting out hustled.
That's right. I mean, the one thing coaches cannot stand is a lack of energy. Expect these guys to ramp it up from an intensity standpoint.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Bean, he's in at small forward. Young is out there with Clarkson. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Zubats in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Young against Lowry. They set the pick. Here's DeRozan. Nailed from three-point land.
Really smoking the Nets now after a difficult time shooting in the first half.
Lakers leading by 11. And Young kicks to Prez. And most first-round draft picks in the NBA, Steve, have the unique experience of waiting in the green room on draft day, anxiously listening for their name to be called. What was that day? What was that moment like for you?
You know what? Nerve-wracking because, I was projected to go anywhere from 2 to 10. So when you start to hear 2, 3, 4, luckily I went 5th, Kevin. but just hoping I didn't fall far to 10. But I think I tell young guys, whether you're 1 through 10, you just want to go to there where it's a great fit for you.
And all the teams that work you out, they probably all say, hey, Steve, if you're available, we're going to take you. I mean, you get a lot of that when you're going through the process?
Yeah, you do. And then you start to believe that you just got to go out there and play your best and wait to see on draft day. Because sometimes you're picked by that team, and the next thing you know, you're traded a pick after.
And as you've said before, being drafted by Miami was a godsend. You thought it was the perfect place for you to go.
I thought it was.
Nice job, Orange Juice. Hustle up. Take a seat. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than them. Remember, you're my Pippen and you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they would.
Rummy's checked in for Los Angeles. The Raptors also with a sub. Damari Carroll's checked in for Norman Powell. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Dwayne Casey went over with his team. He was not happy with their defensive performance. He said they're getting everything they want. We've got to show them we can't let that happen. You have to make a stand. You have to get some stops, and that'll get us going on a run. Guys?
It's stolen by DeRozan. Here we go, one-on-one. Takes the 13-footer. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. DeRozan's got 15 points in just the second half. And here's Young from the arc. That was enough space for Young to convert the deep ball.
And Young can knock those down if you give him the chance.
DeRozan dishes to Ibaka. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Prez with the bucket.
I really like how Prez takes contact on his drives to the basket, showing the defense that he fears no one.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's DeRozan. The rebound by the Lakers. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Back to Nance. Down low. It's tipped. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And that's just what Prez does, getting real physical with the D on his shot.
The first free throw is good. Steve, you had to fight through your share of injuries in your career. How often are players playing right now through an injury during an NBA season?
You know, a lot, Kevin. And then so many guys, especially knee injuries and ankle injuries. And it changes your game. It definitely changed mine. Went from a point guard, slow, got slower. So I started to be able to work on my shot, knock down shots. But injuries is a tough part of basketball.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
No doubt. They've been the ones dictating the tempo.
That free throw good from Prez.
No, you saw that one.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Lowry passes to DeRozan. Now here's Carroll. Defense right on him. Dishes to DeRozan. Kicks it to Ibaka. Count it. Good. Now, here is Young, and here's Los Angeles. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
Their superior ball handling, won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Prez.
What I really liked about his performance at the offensive end was that he wasn't pressing. He wasn't playing fast. There was a calmness to him. It was a smooth, steady game he played, and the results speak for themselves.
The first one falls. Both teams will make some. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
We have landed. Man.
Air Force One coming in for a landing? Let's go. Wasn't even close. The boys ain't stand a chance.
Tower,
what was you playing? Like
Tower, this is
wheelchair
press
league?
coming in for landing. Tower, over 6999 F.
The 2K